Hi, this is Anil and welcome to the video tutorial on Java programming. So in this tutorial, we're gonna learn about the comments in Java. So first of all, what are comments and what is the use of it? So these comments are nothing but the description that you're gonna write about your program or a particular part of your program, for example, how it works, or why you have used a variable in your program, or anything which helps you or other programmers to understand your code when you work with it later. So let's say you're gonna write a program of around 1000 lines and you're gonna be using some algorithms in your program. Let's say you haven't done any commenting in your code, and you may need to work with that code after around 6 months or 1 year. So when you come back to your code after 6 months or 1 year, at that time you're gonna take more time to figure out how your program works, or how that particular algorithm which you have written in your code works. So if you have done commenting while writing the code, at that time whenever you come back to your code, you can read that comment and you will understand what exactly you're doing in your program, or how exactly things work in your code very easily. So this saves a lot of developing time. And also, let's say you need to work in a group. At that time, there is the possibility of many other developers to work on the same code. So if you don't write the comments in your code, or the description of what exactly you're doing in your code, at that time the other guy who need to work with your code will not come to know what exactly you're doing, or how your program is working. So if you have written the comments, then he can read that comment and he can understand the code very easily, and this saves a lot of development and maintenance time. So these comments are used to document what a program is and how it is constructed. So in Java, we have actually three types of comments. One is called a single line comment, and another one is called a multi-line comment, and another one is used with the documentation, which is somewhat advanced concept, and we're not going to be learning about that in this tutorial. So in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you about the single line and the multi-line comments in Java. So just for the demonstration purpose, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variable in my program, and let's call it as a, and I'm just going to initialize this variable to a value of 10. So now let's write a comment for this statement. So we have the option of using a single line comment or a multi-line comment. So let's learn about the single line comment now. To use a single line comment in your program, you need to use the slashes twice, and then the description or a bunch of text that you're gonna write, which explains what exactly you're doing here. So here, let's say creating a variable to store some value. So here, just for the demonstration purpose, I'm using this variable and writing this comment. Actually, when you write the comments in your code, you should write it in such a way that it's going to be helpful to you. So here, when you see this code, you'll come to know that, okay, I'm creating a variable and I'm storing some value in it. But in real programming, when you use comments, make sure that you are using it for some purpose, or it serves some purpose in your program. Alright, the next thing that I want you guys to teach you is, when you use comments in your program and when you execute your code, this comment will be ignored. They will not be compiled and executed. So just to demonstrate that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna print out the value of this a. So system.out.println, and let's call a, and I'm just gonna run this program. And now you guys can see it just printed 10, and this comment is not executed in our program. So these comments are for the programmer's reference. The next thing is, you can write these comments wherever you want. For example, let's say I can write it here, saying that this is a single line comment. You can use it wherever you want and as many times you want. So if I run this, it's gonna execute in a normal way. So the next comment that I want you guys to teach you is something called a multi-line comment. So here, when you use this single line comment, whatever you're gonna write in that line, after these slashes will be considered as a comment. So let's say you have a comment or a description about an algorithm in your program, which comes in multiple lines. For example, let's say this is a multi-line comment. So When you have the multiple line comments, what you can do is you can use this single line comment for every line, but in Java a better way is available, which is nothing but using the multi-line comments. To use a multi-line comment in your program, first you need to write a slash and then the star, and you need to close that comment by using a star and a slash. So whatever you're gonna write between this slash and a star and a slash will be considered as comment. So here it doesn't matter whether it exceeds more than one line or more than two line. So if I save this program and run it, you guys can see it just executes in a normal way, and it just prints out the value 10. So in Java, by using a single line comment, we can write the comment in one line, and by using the multi-line comment, we can write the comments in multiple lines. So another type of comment which is available in Java is actually used for the documentation purpose. So by using that documenting comments, you can generate a HTML file, which is gonna be a bit advanced topic, so I'm not gonna be teaching that in this tutorial. But to use that, we're gonna use slash star star, and then you guys can see star and a slash. And also we have several tags like author and etc. etc. We can say that in Java we have three types of comments. One is a single line comment, another one is a multi-line comment, and another one is a documentation comment. And also in real programming, whenever you use the comment, use it for proper purpose. Don't use it for simple things like the way I have done here. So that's it. This is about the comments in Java. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.